Hey everyone, this is Daniel from Daniel Hobby Shop. Trillinator issued a contest where he just had 4 basic questions where he wanted to try to get to know everybody better. So I figured I'd post a response and reply and stuff. Um, so not opening any packs or cards today. Just giving out a response for the contest and giveaway that he's doing for his subscribers. So it'll probably be a quick video, nothing too long. Just answering the basic questions that he wants to know and see how it goes. So, hope everybody enjoys and everything like that. So one of the questions he wanted to know was, what age were you when you started collecting? When I started collecting, I was like 9, 10 maybe. My uncle owned a baseball shop, and every holiday, Christmas, birthdays, or whenever he came to visit, which was usually pretty much every weekend, considering he lived right in the same city as we did, he would always bring me and my brothers a set of unopened baseball card or sets. So just usually depending on what sets were out at that time, and we usually ended up with about 9 or 10 a year of the complete sets, anywhere from Don Ross to Tops to Flair, any of the other ones. He usually just brings us a box of that current year's set throughout the year. That way, we got one of everything. And this lasted a good while, all the way up until I was out of high school and out on my own, and up till he passed away a few years ago. But other than that, I was pretty young, and back then I really didn't collect much except for baseball. I started out with baseball, but I collected mainly baseball back then. I didn't have too much interest in basketball. Really didn't have any interest in football. Baseball was like my main thing. I think my first World Series had the Oakland Athletics in it, and I pretty much was an athletic fan for the longest time, just for the fact that they were the first team I ever watched in the World Series. Later on in life, I started collecting basketball cards throughout high school, but that was in the era of Michael Jordan and Larry Bird and all of those. So, that's back when the basketball was at its height. I don't follow basketball too much nowadays. Every now and then I'll drop in and get a pack of basketball cards, but I usually don't follow it much. It wasn't until later in life that I started getting into football. In fact, I think the first Super Bowl I ever watched was the Buffalo Bills and the New York Giants, and Scott Norwood missed a field goal at the end of the game to lose it for the Bills, and that was like the first of their 4 Super Bowl tries in a row that they lost. But since then, it's been mainly collecting baseball and football cards, and kind of got out of the basketball card thing, and I still got some, but I don't really do much with them. I don't really get a pack. I get packs and stuff like that. Usually a carton here and there, maybe. But baseball, I really kind of slacked off on baseball in the last few years. I don't do it as much as I used to. You see in the background, there's some of the sets that I got growing up, and a lot of them aren't even opened. A lot of them I never even opened. He just give them to me, and I just threw them in my closet, and that's where they sit for the longest time. And so most of them still have plastic wrapped around them and taped up, and never even opened. And like this, you could tell that they've never even been taken out. So I mean, a lot of these cards are probably still mint condition, the fact that they haven't even been taken out of the box or packages. But nowadays I mainly collect just football. As most of you could tell by my screen name, the Panthers are my favorite team. No, I'm not a bandwagon jumper. I've been on the team since 1995. I'm from North Carolina, grew up, born and raised. And so I was a Buffalo Bills fan before they came along. And when Carolina got their team, I wanted to have a hometown team and one that I could see games anytime I wanted to. So I became a Panthers fan and been a Panthers fan since 1995. Everything in my house is pretty much Panther colors. Matter of fact, pretty much everything I wear is Panthers colors, and it's got the Panther symbol on somewhere. But so nowadays I mainly just collect football cards, and every once in a while I'll throw some baseball cards in there, and once in a blue moon I'll grab a couple packs of basketball, but mainly it's football, baseball, and that's about it. I never really had a reason to collect. I just pretty much just collect to try to complete sets. I'll collect autographs. Matter of fact, here lately I've been collecting more and more autographs than I usually do. I do get subscriptions every month or every year where I get players' home addresses, and I'll send cards off and stuff like that. Mainly now I just collect for my boys, because they've recently decided that they want to get into baseball and baseball collecting and figurines and stuff like that. My oldest boy, he's 14 now, and he has picked up the baseball bug, and so everything in his room is baseball, and he collects baseball cards, and he collects their figures, and he'll play with them all day and all night. And so that's pretty much what keeps me going, is the fact that I got kids that, got my boys that love baseball, and it keeps me close to them and gives me something to do with playing with my cards with them and going out and buying cards and cracking packs and everything with them. So it gives us something to bond over, and something I enjoy doing with my boys. So that's pretty much about it. I appreciate watching all the other videos and catching people, seeing what they open, and seeing the excitement on some of these younger kids when they open packs that's got an autograph in it and stuff like that. Even some of the older people, some of the reactions you get when they get like one of ones and or certain players and stuff like that. But it's the thrill of the game, and I love baseball, and I really love football, and I like NASCAR, so I might start collecting some NASCAR cards here sooner or later, but I've only got a few, but I'm not really into the collecting. I'm more like watching it. But baseball, football, I collect and watch. But that's about it right now. So, I think I answered all the questions. So, if any of y'all haven't checked out Trillanators' videos, go check him out. He's really good. He opens up a lot of stuff, and he's really good at his videos and everything. So go check him out. Trillanator, keep up the good work with the videos. Other than that, you guys have a great day, and catch you later.